Hey, good morning, guys. Today I am going to pot up my Ranier cherry tree. These trees I purchased from Home Depot. I've actually been wanting some Ranier cherries for a really long time, and they've been really expensive to buy. And I found these on Home Depot while just looking through. It is wintertime, so a lot of things I do online, just shifting through because there's nothing to do really in the garden. You can see these come bare root, so they wrap them up, and then basically you get shipped like this. Now, 2 out of the 3 I purchased actually looked really nice. You can see buds, and they're healthy. I scratched them a little bit. Let me see if I can show you where I scratched one. But basically, I always do a scratch test when I get barefooted. I get bare-rooted stuff. I do a little scratch testing just to make sure that it actually is alive. But here, you don't even need to do that because you can see this little bud here. See him? He's still green and is getting ready to push new growth out. Most of the trees are starting to push out. I garden in zone 8A now, and things are looking nice. So this is how it comes wrapped up in a box by the FedEx guy. 2 of the 3 I got looked really nice. They pruned it back. They topped it here, which is about 4 feet. I am about 5 foot, and they're a little bit less than that. So the only one I had concern about was this one, but I did do a scratch here, and you can still see the green to it. But this one looked like it sustained some damage while going through the shipping. Look at the bark damage. So it goes all the way up to almost the tip. So I don't know if it came this way raw, but you can see it looks pretty bad. Like over here, there's not even, it's all the way down to the bark. There's nothing alive on this side. But if you turn it around on this side, it looks like it's doing okay. So with Home Depot, they have a 90 days return policy, so that gives me roughly 3 months if nothing pushes out and it hasn't grown. But you can see this bud down here. Worst case scenario, I can trim it all the way back here to where the damage began, and that will only give me almost just about 1 foot from the trunk, and it'll push out new growth, and then I can train it up into a different ladder. So you can, as soon as you have new growth, you can then choose which one you want and then train it up into the new leader. So I can always do that, but it still looks healthy at the base. Not so much up here, because this is more damage. It looks like it almost got sustained wall at the nursery, and they just gave me 2 out of the 3, maybe hoping that I wouldn't notice. But we'll see. Benefit of the doubt, 2 out of the 3 is not bad. This one I already transplanted and potted up. So I thought I would do a quick video of how I do the other 2, and then we'll go from there. All right. As you can see, it comes wrapped in a burlap. There's ties around it. And I'm just going to cut the tie off. And then you just unwrap it. It's like a Christmas present. It looks like they wrapped it up in straw, which is to help keep the root moist. And I'm going to save the straw and then use it on top. So when you get bare rooted of anything, literally you get the bare root. So this is what it looks like. It is moist. You see some of the roots. It's been root pruned. So you got just some straggly roots around. So this is what it looks like. And then what you want to do is, I'm going to get the bigger pot. Get your pot ready. I put some medium in here. This is topsoil, and because I garden in the south, it gets really hot and humid. It retains a lot of moisture because we've got so much humidity, so I put fine pine mulch in here with the topsoil to help give it a little bit of drainage. And then you stick it down here. This root ball is going to stick all the way up. Look at how long it is. So I almost need a deeper pot to put this in. So the root ball is all the way down here, but the neck is really long. If I put it down here, I feel like I need to cover more of the root. And I don't have a pot that's deep enough, so let's find a pot for it, and in the process we'll do this small one. Maybe it'll fit in that root, in that pot. Okay, this one's root system looks a lot better than the other one, I feel. So here's the root system. It looks like another section decided to grow and they pruned that off. So right here is where I kind of would want to just bury it, is right at this little node part. So that one I think will work with this pot. Actually, that pot's a little bit bigger. So I'm going to use some of this soil. I'm going to raise it up a little bit. And then put soil all the way around it. Give it a little push. Now this is not its forever home. We're going to put it into the ground. But right now while we prep the ground, it'll probably take us until fall time to get the ground prepped up. So this way I'll give them at least 1 or 2 years that it can be in the pot, and then we can transplant it out. There we go. So I'll put it like this, give it a good pat, make sure it's pretty sturdy, straight, and then I'm just gonna top dress it with the straw that they gave me. And that's pretty much all you do. I leave an inch or 2 above, that way when I come in to add either, fertilizer or anything, it doesn't overflow. I don't like to fill things too much because I don't like how it overflows when you water it. So this one is good. Now we just need to give them both the water. That way the root system gets situated and there's no air pockets in it. The third one, I'm not sure what to do because I'm not sure if I have a big enough pot. I might have to put it in one of those 25-gallon pots. I don't know why the neck is so long. So if I plant it where, if you see here, if I plant it where the root system begins, it would leave this much in this on top, which wouldn't be so bad. Huh, we'll see. So that one I gotta take care of, but everybody else is situated in. That's it. Pretty simple, pretty easy. I'm really looking forward to seeing how these Ranier cherry tree grow. Now with Ranier cherry, for some reason, they're not self-pollinating. You have to have another cherry tree for it to cross-pollinate and give you fruit. So that's why I decided to buy 3. I do have another cherry tree that is a 4-in-1 that I purchased from fastgrowingtree.com, but their trees are a little bit more expensive. They are better quality, but they are more expensive. And the Ranier cherry tree that they have was over $150, and I didn't want to spend that. These are on Amazon, and they are right now $39.99. Of course, like I said, with the 90 days money back, or you can return. Their policy is pretty lenient. Most likely they'll give you store credit though, so I'm not sure if they'll be able to send you another tree out, but that would be nice if they did, because I mean that's why you purchase it. You want the actual tree, you don't want store credit. So I'm looking forward to seeing how these do. Probably a year or 2 before they'll start producing, but they look pretty healthy and they look pretty sturdy, so I'm hoping that by next year they'll start producing fruit for us. That is it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.